Quite usefully, we can actually change the case of text that we've been given in Excel. So if that data has been downloaded from an external database and that data has been input by people themselves, you'll tend to find that there is a mismatch and a mix of cases. And to improve presentation, you may wish to change the case to make things more consistent. Now we can change the case to force uppercase, to force lowercase, or to force title case. So let's, for example, take our town and insert a new column after that. And we're going to change the case of the town. So I'm going to give it a heading, case change. If we want to force all the towns into uppercase, we simply use the function upper. So equals upper, open brackets, and I simply point it at the correct cell, return, and it gives me the town in uppercase. Just like all the other functions, I can then replicate that to the bottom of the column, and all of my towns then go uppercase. If I want to force everything into lowercase, I simply change that upper function into, logically, a lower function. And you'll find that all the text in the cell then goes lowercase. So again, double click to replicate, and we are lowercase all the way down the column. And then the last option for changing case is not actually called title, but proper, but it is title case. So where you have a single word for the town, that works fine. First letter is capitalized. Here where we have Newcastle upon Tyne, the first letter of each word is capitalized. So that's title case, where the first letter of each word is capitalized. Now that would look more obvious perhaps with the street. And return. And then regardless of how many words are in the street name, so for example there Walter Grange Road has 3 in, they're all in title case. So we are in control, uppercase, lowercase, title case, which the function is called proper. As we've done previously, once you've changed the case using one of these functions, so let's change our towns into upper, it is only a function, so the result you see is dependent on the value in this cell here. If you wanted to do was to keep the uppercase version, then we would need to copy the whole column. So highlight, copy, and then let's click back onto the town city column and do a paste with the drop down where we're going to use the values. Pastes back the uppercase values, and you can see that that is now in the cell. It's a text literal, and the column to the right here that's working out the uppercase is now no longer needed, so I can delete it. So that's using the paste special again, where you're wanting to keep the results of running the function. So it's equals upper for changing all the letters within a cell to uppercase, lower to change everything to lowercase, proper to change everything to title case. Now you don't need to point these functions at an entire cell. We could point them at parts of cells or parts of strings by placing the left and the right functions inside these functions. So they can be upper, lower and proper based on parts of other cell contents. Just a matter of placing the right formula within the upper, lower and proper function.